The ideas I've been speaking about, they very much relate to the blue economy that's developing. We see developing. We've been in contact now for a couple of years because we were looking, for example, projects that we could analyze and see how the business model behind it would work and what the flows, that the waste flows that are used, how they are processed and what products come out. And the more we looked into it, the more we found examples coming from blue economy, and we see that as a next step after the green economy, where most of the sustainability comes from actually a more expensive way of a production process where more money needs to be spent on eliminating the harm you're doing in the whole process, and then even more money to control this whole process and give it all kind of certificates to prove it's right. And the interesting thing about the blue economy is that it actually tries to gain profit and run business models on the enormous amount of waste that is occurring. And to give an example, I mean the most widespread example is growing mushrooms on coffee waste. So like in coffee, when you drink a cup of coffee, only 2% of the total biomass needed to produce this coffee ends up in your coffee cup, and then 98% is wasted in the process. And when you drink this cup of coffee, you have to pay for as well the 98% of waste. And the blue economy tries to, or actually is looking at all kind of techniques and models to locally add value to those waste flows and also turn them into useful products that can, and by that the whole process can be much cheaper, plus you don't have waste anymore, and you have local communities living from the businesses that come from it. So it's on many different levels. You have multiple profits.
And it's a win-win situation. I mean,
very much.
It's the future.
Yeah, and it's bottom up and open source. I mean that's what's needed. And like I said before, it's hard to combine that with longer term political changes that you want to make. So what we find out is that the most of these blue economy initiatives, and there's thousands around the world, from really small scale people growing their mushrooms in their on their attic, so to say, up to like biorefineries with 9 different plants all over Italy. You see that actually the private initiative here is a driver for the success of it.